New users click to register. Enter relevant content into or according to the interface prompts. After entering, click register. Log in with the mobile phone number and password you just registered.
New customer profile photo.
Must read, teaching video 4. Instrument use when booting. In the Learning Center of the Admin Center. You can also view the Home interface, find customer management. New customer found. Enter the corresponding content according to the interface prompts. Click confirm to access the photo interface. Bring a scarf before taking a photo. Facial makeup removal, simple cleansing. Chin placed on chin rest. Brace your forehead, close your eyes. Pull down the shade. During the second detection, the ghost image feature can be enabled by swiping left or right to display and align the positions between two captured photos, ensuring positional consistency. Tap to take photo. View 9 spectral images. View left and right facial images. White light presents the surface state of the ski as a reference for deep skin problems. Cross-light main light depends on the superficial layer of the skin and the distribution of pigments. The red display areas such as poxmarks, red blood, filaments, and hemoglobin aggregation were observed. Parallel light is used to observe skin wrinkles, texture, oil output, and other characteristics. UV light was used to observe porphyrin distribution in ski. Brick red fluorescent dots represent the distribution of propionic bacterium acnes on the ski. Ooze light was used to observe pigment accumulation in deep ski. Brown and black represent pigment accumulatio, and the darker the color, the denser the distribution. Cloasma generally distributes symmetrically in large areas of cheekbones and cheeks with light coffee color. Compound UV is used to observe the deep oil blockage of the ski. Yellow fluorescent dots represent oil blockage in deep ski. The red chart was used to observe the deep ski inflammation and hemoglobin aggregation. The darker the red color, the denser the distribution of hemoglobin, which can be used to observe acne marks, acne, inflammation, and skin spot sensitivity. The brown map was used to observe the pigment distribution of facial ski. The darker the overall brown base color, the darker the skin tone. The black and white image was used to observe the distribution of ultraviolet spots in ski.
Report.
Comprehensive report view. Customer skin age display. Spectral image viewing. Swipe left to see more images. Data display all test data results. The data is divided into 1 to 4 levels. The higher the level, the more serious the problem. Green means normal, blue means early warning, yellow means poor, red means serious. Data compare the test data with peer data and display the comparison results. Nursing advice. Display all test indicators by category. Nursing recommendations. Entering nursing products in the background will be displayed under nursing suggestions. 7 detection indexes in acne department. Acne is the observation of acne, acne pits, acne marks, etc. that have formed on the surface of the ski. Mark the picture with a yellow circle. Drop down the picture to view the report. The grades are divided into 1 to 4 grades. The higher the grade, the more serious the skin problem. The first level is displayed in green, indicating that the skin indicators are normal. Level 2 is indicated in blue, which means that the skin problem is mild. Indicated in yellow, it means that the skin problem is more serious. Warning reminder. The 4th grade indicates the ski difference and is indicated in red. Proportion indicates the proportion of problematic skin to normal skin on the face. Quantity represents the number of acne. Quantitative description of skin symptom degree. Nursing advice can be edited freely in the background according to your needs. After entering the care product in the background, it will be pushed under the care suggestion. Oil control and acne ski repair products can be added. There are separate reports for the other individual tests that follow. Blackheads represented by dotted graphs are oxidized lipid plugs that are mainly concentrated in the nose area. Care items with deep cleansing oil control and pore shrinkage can be added. The surface oil is the current oil production on the skin surface, which is represented by a yellow graph. Products that can be added to control oil and clear. Deep oils are mainly skin-blocking lipids. The color is from green to red, indicating that the degree of blockage is from light to heavy. Negative pressure, small bubble. Deep care items can be added. The pores are marked with circles. And the pores are easy to block the pores. And the blockages will oxidize and form blackheads. Some pores are also linked to acne pits and collagen loss. It can add hydration, cleaning, collagen replenishment, oil control, and other items. The brick red porphyrin in the picture is the Propionibacterium acnes and its metabolite on the ski. The yellow fluorescent dots in the figure are deep lipids. The production of Propionibacterium acnes depends on lipids. So it is possible to check the accumulation of lipids in the deep ski. Can add deep cleaning small bubble care items, oil control products, antibacterial products, acne reflex area sites TC, syndrome differentiatio, and the health of viscera is monito. Read through skin acne reflex area. Realize the recommendation of nursing items for internal adjustment and external maintenance. And can also give suggestions for customers' physical maintenance. Department report. You can view the relevant indicators of skin testing. In the superficial layer, red blood filaments and red areas were observed. The superficial layer of the ski. If a large number of red blood streaks are distributed, it means that the thin barrier of the skin stratum corneum is damaged. Need to use repair class products. The red area is related to acne marks, acne inflammation, and hemoglobin aggregation after skin heat. The deep layer is mainly subcutaneous hemoglobin aggregation, which is related to skin inflammation, acne, inflammation, damaged skin, etc. The color change from green to red in the figure indicates the degree of hemoglobin clustering from less to more. It can be combined with superficial control to check the distribution of ski inflammation problems at the skin level. The heat mainly depends on the severity of the ski. The distribution of the severity of the skin can be intuitively known. Typing to determine which type of skin belongs to which color block of the plate in the picture is lit up represents which type it belongs to. Different types of product pushes can be added in the background. The pigment department concentrates on checking the detection indicators related to pigment spots. Color spots check the distribution of color spots on the superficial layer of the ski, mainly freckles, sunspots, and age spots. Chloasma is mostly large, symmetrical light coffee color, which is not easy to detect, and it should be checked combination with deep pigment. Deep pigment is to check the distribution of deep pigment in the ski. The darker the color, the darker and denser the distribution level. It can be combined with the surface to see that it is acne inflammation, heme accumulation, or stain melon in accumulatio. A DD whitening antioxidant and fading pigment products such as inflammatory heme accumulatio. Anti-inflammatory products can be used. Brown pigment mainly checks the distribution of brown pigment on the skin. The brown plate in the picture represents the pigment accumulation area, which is mostly related to freckles, sunspots, and cheekbone mother spots. The stain heat map mainly checks the size distribution of the sty. The black and white image mainly checks the distribution of ultraviolet spots. It is necessary to combine the observation of superficial color spots to distinguish nevus from color spots. The skin color mainly observes the ANTI, ultraviolet ability of the ski. The lighter the color, the weaker the anti-ultraviolet ability. Aging department. Wrinkle. The lines in the picture indicate the distribution area of wrinkles, and moisturizing and anti-wrinkle products can be added. Wrinkle partition quantizatio. Recognition followed by forehead wrinkles, glandular striae, asodorsal stria, periocular striae, gravel striae, corner striae of mouth. All texture data partition display. Collagen mainly observe the loss of subcutaneous collage. The more discontinuous lines, the more serious the loss. Antioxidant and anti-aging items can be added. Skin roughness is related to ski surface texture and skin flatness. Poxpits, pores, thick horniness, and wrinkles all belong to rough ski. Sandy slice view. Click on any part of the face to view the flatness of skin texture in real time. The more bumps, the rougher the ski. Contour data needs to be detected twice before and after comparison, before it is displayed. The blue flickering area in the figure is the contour change area, which will be reflected in the lower left corner with a numerical value. It can be used to verify the effect of radio frequency, contour improvement, and anti-aging projects. Reminder: the data detection is to measure the blank area of the face contour comparison twice, so the shading cloth should be tightly covered during the detection, and the two shooting positions should be placed the same position to avoid misidentification. View selection of images from different angles. Call out hide, call out display. Grid location selectio. Brush function selectio. Circle the problem points you want to mark. Click Save to pop up the notes window. Fill in the notes and click Confirm. The image saved by the brush function is displayed. At the bottom of the comprehensive report page, Case Selectio. Selective case entry and viewing. Select departments. Selecting indicators. Select case category. Choosing a nursing stage. Remarks submissio. The submitted case can be viewed by clicking on the corresponding department. Local gouging function. Click on the icon below to switch to View different skin problem images. Click to enter comparative analysis. Press the hydration sensor flat against your facial skin. Then tap the measurement button to begin analysis. Follow the on-screen prompts to complete hydration measurements for all target areas. After testing, click Submit. Combined moisture value. Less than 10% is dry skin. 10% to 20% is a warning of skin dehydration. 21% to 30% is normal. And more than 31% is full of water and oil. Click Continue Detection to detect moisture value again. The column chart is the water value of the facial area, moisture rationing, and care protocols.
Microscopic detectio.
Click to start Detectio. Sticking the probe of microscopic moisture instrument to the ski. Select departments. Select the shot site. Click to start shooting. Follow the prompts to complete the detection of all parts. Different parts of the image switching view. Switching and viewing of different spectral images. White light checks the skin's current oil output, skin pores texture, and other health status. Polarized light to check the distribution of red blood filaments in skin pigment skin phenomena. UV light to check the distribution of skin flora. Click Continue Detection to shoot a guy. Click Compare to enter the micro image comparison page. Select departments. Selective site. Spectrum switch view. Select different dates for comparison. Exit contrast. Aging simulatio. The image can predict the aging status of the skin by dragging the icon to the right. Prediction of skin pigment. Aggravation by photo aging simulation. Sunscreen detectio. Exercise between classes. Sunscreen products have the ability to defend against ultraviolet rays. Apply the sunscreen product before testing. Enter the name of the sunscreen product. Click Start Testing to enter the camera interface. Sunscreen detection is to detect the defense ability of sunscreen products against ultraviolet light. The ability of sun protection was judged by observing the covering effect of color spots after applying sunscreen products. Select departments that need to be compared. Select contrast arrangement. Select the date that you want to compare. Select contrast data, hide or show. Scalp test. Click to start shooting. Select the shot site. Place the probe flat on the scalp. Click to start shooting. You can switch between different parts to view images. Switch between different light sources to view images. White light can check scalp oil. Dandruff skin texture health. Polarized light can check the degree of scalp, hair thickness, breakage density, etc. UV light to check the distribution of skin flora and inflammation. Scalp comparison can check the health of the scalp and hair growth under different light sources in different parts. WF weight and facial health management. Enter height and weight, BMI health value assessment, which assesses whether the weight is thin or overweight, monitoring the impact of body weight changes. Facial data to tests be selected for comparison. Click on the picture to zoom body weight and facial ski. Changes copywriting, descriptio, SF sleep, and facial skin health management. Enter sleep period. Monitoring changes in sleep. Duration for facial ski. Management center. Home click management. Find account management. Account management includes adding sub-accounts, forgetting passwords, changing passwords, and exiting accounts. Click on sub-account. Enter master account password. Verificación. Sibacan ad found. Enter the relevant content. Turn according to the requirements. Permission management. The main account is given the permiso to edit and view the use of sub-accounts. Product management and case management. Product management needs to be entered in the background, and case management needs to save the case on the skin page to view the treatment record. Version view. Device number view. Select language. Desensitization settings after age. The middle 4 digits of the customer's mobile phone. Umber will be hidden and displayed. Watermark settings. Click on the watermark switch. Input the watermark content. Select the location of the watermark on the picture. Click OK after editing. Detect settings. Whole item hiding is hiding the detector. Include images and content. You can choose to hide the whole department. You can also choose a single item to hide. After the selection is completed, click Save to take effect. Report partial hide is to hide a section in the report. All plates can be selected to hide. You can also choose a single plate to hide. After the selection is completed, click Save to take effect. The indicator parameter is the data of all inspectors. Control within the interval after debugging. Individual indicator parameter. It is to debug the detection data of a customer. After debugging and saving, the data result value detected by the customer again will be the result value after debugging. After debugging, click Save. You can also click Restore. Default to undo debugging. Learning Center. Must-read video guide for instrument use when booting. Spectrum teaching for instrument. Spectrum picture content and instrument operation. Explanation completed.